My top 5 favorite books. Number 5, The Body Keeps the Score. What an amazing book. So let me just say this without giving too much away. We've all experienced trauma, every single one of us. And we all have dealt with that trauma in different ways and to different varying degrees, probably depending upon how significant that trauma was, right? I know that much. That's just part of being alive and the human condition. What this book really taught me and helped me learn about myself and really helped me believe, basically, is that I know for a fact there were a lot of things I wasn't dealing with. And the body certainly keeps the score. You know, that stress and those emotions are going to manifest and they're going to be dealt with one way or another. And your body can turn on you. So there's some really good methods in there of just recognizing first and foremost some of these stressors, some really healthy ways to process it, and ultimately you can get your body and your mind in more of a homeostasis. So number 5, The Body Keeps the Score. My number 4 favorite book, The Secret. I know, it's kind of corny. I have had actually a pretty polarizing relationship with this book. I read it, I loved it, I went and got the DVD back before you could just get things on YouTube. And then I totally turned on it and I lost faith in it and I felt like, nah, that's not real, it's just silly. And then ultimately I believed in it again and I rebought the book and I've since given it away to some people, which tells me that it's pretty significant to me. I do believe in the law of attraction. I do believe in positivity begets more positivity. So my number 4 pick is The Secret. My number 3 favorite book, this one is a personal favorite and just a sentimental favorite. The Outsiders. This was the very first book I ever read and I was 14 years old. Let me clarify. Again, if you aren't aware, I'm dyslexic. And I was undiagnosed as dyslexic until I was 13 and in 6th grade. I read several books that year, but I needed a lot of help. The Outsiders was the first book I ever took home, read by myself, read over the weekend, and did for fun, which was a crazy, crazy concept for me at that time. It'll always be a favorite of mine. So that's it, The Outsiders. Number 2, another sentimental favorite, The Little Engine That Could. Now, the story behind this one is a little sad, but I think I've turned it into a positive because the message is something I believe in with all of my heart and all of my soul. When I was little, again, I was in foster care, and I remember very vividly holding up a copy of The Little Engine That Could and pretending to read it. And holding and pretending to read it because I wanted my foster family to adopt me. I wanted them to think I was smart. It was really important to me that they thought I was smart and that I could read because I couldn't. And I was really nervous about that and insecure about that. So I would pretend. And so ultimately I learned how to read and I read that book and I reread that book and I read it again and again. And I'm that little engine that could. And I believe we're all that little engine that could. I really believe that if you believe in yourself first, you can achieve just about anything. And you're going to fail. And you're going to fail over and over and over before you ultimately succeed. But if you believe in yourself and if you don't give up, you're going to amaze yourself. And I also believe a secondary message to that book is that you can carry other people. You know, they may not believe in you, but by the end of it, you could prove it. You could prove it can be done. And you can carry them too. So my number 2 pick is The Little Engine That Could. And my number 1 favorite book is I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. If you haven't read it, read it now. Buy it now. Borrow it from somebody now. Call me. I'll send you a copy. I really don't want to give anything away. Let me say these few things. If there was any human being, dead or alive, I could go and have coffee or dinner with right now, it would be Maya Angelou. So inspiring of a human being. And her life story and this book in particular, to turn tragedy into triumph in that manner is the most inspiring message I think you can give to anybody. but moreover, the fact that she was able to live and express such empathy for folks that most people wouldn't give that to it's really inspiring and beautiful. So that is my number one and will always be. I hope you enjoyed this list. Please leave a note, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. That is my top 5 favorite books.